North Carolina Central University returned to playing in the sunshine at Greene Stadium at Howard University, and the Eagles were feeling the love in Washington, D.C. as the sound machine and fans made it up for the trip. The Bison were feeling the defensive pressure on the very first drive of the game as Jaquan Smith and Randy Anyanwu stopped Jordan Scott for a loss. And later in the drive, Kawan Cox records one of the defense's 4 sacks and a fumble to force a punt. The Eagles trailed 7-0 after the first quarter, but here's a 21-yard carry from Isaiah Totten in the second frame, and that helped lead to a field goal from Aiden Johnson to put the Eagles on the board from 21 yards out. Late in the half, Howard deep in their own territory. Kalen Newton's pass is tipped and intercepted by Reggie Hunter as he picks the ball out of the air just a few inches from the turf. That set up another opportunity for the Eagles, and Chauncey Caldwell, facing 3rd and 10, scrambles to keep the drive alive, and he ran for 89 yards on the afternoon. A few plays later, he connects with Jason Murphy, and he gets to the goal line and stretches the ball out, but they rule him down at the 1. Johnson hits another field goal as time expires, and NCCU goes to the locker room down 7-6. Right after the break, Newton pressured into a throw, lofts a wobbly pass, and that's picked off by Davanta Reynolds. His 4th takeaway in as many games to put the Eagles in striking range, and strike they did. Has the snap, 3-step drop, looking down the near sideline, pass intended for Murphy. He catches at the 5 and gets it to the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina Central. The Eagles lead 12-7 with the extra point pending. Murphy finished with a team-high 5 catches for 57 yards in that TD to give the Eagles the lead. And for the defense, that was all they needed. Reggie Hunter chipped in a game-high 8 takedowns, including this pin in the second half. And later, special teams got in on the act as they blocked this attempt by Dakota Grabowski with 6.5 minutes remaining. After that play, the Eagles wouldn't give the ball back and saw the game finish on this 11-yard carry by Totten, who eclipsed the century mark for the first time in his career with 112 yards. Eagles win this one 13-7 and are now 3-0 in league play after their 18th consecutive MEAC win. NCCU returns to O'Kelly-Riddick Stadium this Saturday against non-conference opponent Gardner-Webb. Kickoff is at 2 p.m.
13-7. A win is a win, right?
Right, no doubt about that. You know, we work hard all week to have a chance to go out there, an opportunity to go win a football game. And all our hopes and dreams, all our goals were accomplished today. We won the game this Saturday.
What did you guys do well today that led you to the victory?
So proud of the way our offensive line and the way our running backs ran the football. They blocked extremely well up front. We had to break the 200-yard mark as far as rushing the football. I think Isaiah Totten had another 100 yards or whatever. Chauncey Caldwell got better. He made some nice throws down the stretch, threw a touchdown pass today to Jason Murphy. And our defense continues to come up with big plays. At the end of the day, they stopped those guys that held to limit yards rushing the football. We did a good job of stopping the run, a team that had been explosive running the football. And then passing-wise, we got some things we got to clean up. But at the end of the day, we did a good job of putting pressure on the quarterback, and then we came away with the W.
Talk about the defensive effort on the takeaways. You had an interception by Reggie Hunter that led to points, and then Davanta Reynolds with his 4th takeaway in 4 games. Talk about how big those plays were.
Well, that's right now where we're doing a really good job. We're playing defense. We're playing offense with our defense. Our guys are coming up with takeaways. And then the good thing, too, we're not turning the ball over. We don't have a lot of fumbles or interceptions. We had zero fumbles and interceptions. And we, like I said, we had caused 2 turnovers.
What are you guys going to have to do to keep this streak going now? 18 consecutive wins in the MEAC with Gardner-Webb coming up.
Well, we got a streak also at home, so we got to try to protect the nest and try to do a great job of putting the plan together and figuring out a way to stop a good Gardner-Webb team who's getting better every week, just like we are. We're young just like they are, and we got to try to find a way to come up with a W.
This has been an exclusive presentation of the NCCU Sports Network.